Hello, people. So, remember in my last video when I said there had to be a reason behind Kate and William's latest Hallmark-esque video? Well, I did some digging and wait for it. It turns out they made this whole production to squash rumors about their marriage. Well, apparently, this is the word is on the street. Yeah, you heard that right. Apparently, they wanted to show everyone that they're not getting divorced. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Isabella Bank's YouTube channel, and I'm Wizzy. I am so excited to be here. Anyway, back to William and Kate. I was like, seriously? All that for a we're still together announcement? I mean, what's next? A 10-part docu-series about their grocery shopping? But here's where it gets really juicy. William and Kate actually believe that Harry and Meghan have the time to spread rumors about their marriage. Yeah, they believe that the rumors were spread by Harry and Meghan. I know it sounds crazy, right? But in the world of royal drama, it seems like there is nothing that is off the table. I mean, just look at this tweet that's on the screen. It says William and Catherine only ever released the video because of the ugly rumors spread about their marriage by Harry and Meghan, their allies in the media, and gang of internet trolls, the Sussex Squad. Then he goes on to say Dan Wooten has a message for the Daily Mail. We're going to talk about Dan Wooten some more later on in the video. Stick with me. You would be forgiven if you went, huh? When you heard that William and Kate were accusing Harry and Meghan of spreading divorce rumors about their marriage. Also, the logic we're being fed does not compute. What does William orchestrating a smear campaign against his brother to embiggen himself have to do with a Hallmark movie about his marriage, which he blames his brother for having to make? From the outside, all the media messaging around William and Kate has been we're better than Harry and Meghan, not our marriage is fine. I mean, sure, there were whispers about a rose bush at one point, but that came from their own camp, didn't it? So what gives? And if this was just about showing us how solid their marriage is, then why on earth did their team go after Harry again just for releasing a promo for Invictus? Like, seriously, there's enough space in the sky for everyone to fly. But they act like Harry is doing a crime when he does anything in public. Crazy, as always. Before we continue, if this is your first time on this channel, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and leave a comment or two in the comment section. If you have visited before and you have not yet subscribed, come on, stop playing. Let today be the day you decide to subscribe. For all who have been rocking with me from the beginning, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. Also, hit the like button. Now, back to Will and Kate. Speaking of timing, did you catch how the media handled the second anniversary of Queen Elizabeth's passing? Instead of focusing on remembering the longest serving queen, they went all in on trashing Meghan just because there were problems with the registration of the trademarks of her new brand. Okay, headlines were full of accusations. She's monetizing her title, and of course, the usual screeching take away Harry's title. And while all of this drama was unfolding, what did King Charles do to honor his late mother? He sold scarves. Yeah, you heard that right. Scarves. At least he and Camilla made it to a church service. Meanwhile, William and Kate were nowhere to be found. What were they doing, you ask? Making a movie. Cue Kate and William's cancer update video. Picture this. Kate walking through the fields, William and Kate tumbling on the beach with the kids in the same clothes they wore for their last photo shoot, mind. But that's a discussion for another day. Like, are we stuck in a time loop or something? It seems that they do their photo shoots twice a year. But hey, as I said, that's a conversation for another day. And then, bam! Netflix announces the release date for Prince Harry's new project, Pulu, and the British media goes into meltdown as usual. They claim Harry's timing is terrible, but it's them who decided to write about it, right? It's as if they have no choice but to attack Prince Harry. They could decide that they weren't going to talk about him. Anyway, back to Kate's Hallmark video. Even the royal who have been shielding William and Kate for so long seem to have had enough. You know what it reminds me of? You know when you're at work and you realize that you're smarter than your boss? I think this is where the royal rota are at the moment. They are just completely fed up. The Evening Standard said, and I quote, the late queen would have died early rather than subject herself to this extraordinary display. Savage, right? And The Guardian wasn't any kinder. They ripped the video apart, saying that it looked like a Center Park ad, complete with GoPro vibes and unnecessary slow mo. I mean, who's running this PR circus? Twitter wasn't kind either. One user asked, what in the world? I know, I had the same thought. Another person said, William's trying to channel Harry's charisma. Threw the whole face away. Yikes! All of this, though, to squash the divorce rumors which have been circulating on social media. Now, let's sit with this a little while because, due to the influx of information that we receive on a daily basis, it might look like this is not new information. But if we think about it for a second, we will see that this is the first time that an online paper has carried news about problems about the Wales' marriage before. And the Waleses would have had advance notice that this story was coming out. Hence, the plan to make a grand gesture in the form of a Hallmark movie, showing that they're still very much in love and they're not as stiff as Harry described them in his book, Despair. In fact, I think that they used this movie to address several points, one of which was their marriage, the other part was that they can be fun and casual, not stuck up like Harry described Kate in his book. What doesn't make sense though is that they blame the Sussexes for their PR missteps. I mean, they are reacting to something, right? Okay. So react to whatever you're reacting to sensibly, professionally, as it befits your status. But no, they fail at that every single time. I suppose they have to say something that will appeal to their fan base to get the fan base riled up and happy to attack the Sussexes so that the smear campaign can continue. Anyway, as I was saying, back to the video again. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, did you know that Kate and William's video was filmed on a nudist beach? Yeah, you heard me right. Nudist beach, though. When their kids grow up, they're going to realize that their parents' first display of affection was filmed on a nudist beach. Awkward. As the backlash rolled in, the Royal Rota came to the rescue, of course, with Rebecca English saying that the critics were getting Kate's mini movie all wrong. Always. And who would pop up to confirm the fact that we're getting it all wrong? The shadow men of the cavalry who are now claiming that the video was only released because of those divorce rumors. This person called Sean Parker says William and Catherine only ever released the video because of the ugly rumors spread about their marriage by Harry and Meghan, their allies in the media, and gang of internet trolls, the Sussex Squad. Have they ever heard of impulse control? And just thinking about it while doing this video, of course, the royal rota has to defend the Waleses when they mess up in public because the Waleses would have passed the content to them to have a look at before they release it to the public. And the royal rota would have okayed it. This means that the royal rota is complicit in the disaster. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan, they're just minding their business, working hard, thriving, despite the constant attacks. In fact, Harry recently did a BBC interview where he talked about turning 40 and used the opportunity to debunk those lies about him not spending time with his family during his birthday. I think the question we need to ask now is, do we think that the Waleses can ever get their PR right? Can they put out PR? Can they live their lives without referring to Harry and Meghan? And don't you just love how Harry always stays cool while his brother continues to spin out? I mean, just look at William. William has aged 60 years in the last 3 years. His latest photographs look absolutely awful. I'm sure that is intentional because he wants us to feel sorry for him, as though he was the one who had the cancer and not Kate. Anyway, something I saw just before I prepared this video was a new article by the Hollywood Reporter claiming that Meghan was very difficult to deal with. It's an obvious hit piece against Meghan because the Hallmark movie flopped. We will be discussing this and celebrating Prince Harry's birthday tomorrow. Until next time, this is Wheezy signing out. Ciao!